Many good men enter the dating world with the best intentions, hoping to find genuine connection and love. Yet despite their kindness and sincerity, they often find themselves frustrated, confused, or even heartbroken. What's going wrong? In this video, we'll uncover the most common dating mistake that good men make, one that quietly sabotages their chances at happiness. Let's explore why this happens, how it affects relationships, and what can be done to turn things around. The journey begins with understanding the hidden trap that so many fall into, often without even realizing it. The heart of this mistake is a deep desire to please. Many good men believe that being agreeable, accommodating, and always putting their partner's needs first is the key to a successful relationship. They go out of their way to avoid conflict, say yes to everything, and suppress their own opinions. While this might seem noble, it often leads to unintended consequences. Over time, their true selves become hidden, and their relationships lose the spark of authenticity. Let's look closer at why this desire to please can backfire. Men constantly prioritize their partner's happiness over their own. They start to lose touch with who they really are. Authenticity is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, but it's hard to maintain when you're always trying to fit someone else's expectations. This loss of self can make interactions feel forced or unnatural, and partners may sense that something is missing. Authenticity isn't just about honesty, it's about showing up as your true self, flaws and all. This pattern is often called the nice guy syndrome. Men who fall into this trap believe that being overly agreeable and self-sacrificing will earn them love and respect. However, this approach can actually have the opposite effect. Instead of being seen as strong and confident, they may come across as insecure or lacking boundaries. The nice guy syndrome is a common but misunderstood concept that can quietly undermine relationships. Healthy boundaries are essential in any relationship. When men fail to set boundaries, they risk being taken for granted or losing respect from their partners. Boundaries aren't about being rigid or unkind, they're about knowing your own needs and communicating them clearly. When both partners feel safe to express themselves, the relationship grows stronger and more balanced. Let's see why boundaries are a sign of self-respect, not selfishness. People-pleasing might seem harmless at first, but over time it can erode self-esteem and create resentment. Good men who always put others first may start to feel invisible or unappreciated. Their needs go unmet and they may struggle with feelings of frustration or even anger. This emotional toll can quietly build up, making it harder to maintain a healthy, happy relationship. Self-worth is the foundation of confidence and healthy relationships. When men value themselves, they're less likely to fall into the trap of people-pleasing. They understand that their needs and feelings matter just as much as their partner. Building self-worth takes time, but it's a crucial step toward attracting and maintaining genuine love. Attraction is about more than just looks or charm. It's about energy, confidence, and authenticity. When men are true to themselves, they naturally attract partners who appreciate them for who they are. On the other hand, trying too hard to please can come across as needy or insecure, which can actually push potential partners away. Understanding the dynamics of attraction is key to building lasting connections. Being vulnerable doesn't mean being weak. In fact, showing vulnerability is a sign of strength and confidence. When men are open about their feelings, fears, and desires, they invite deeper connection and trust. Vulnerability allows both partners to see each other's true selves, creating a foundation for real intimacy. Honesty is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. When men hide their true thoughts or feelings to avoid conflict, they create distance instead of closeness. Being honest doesn't mean being harsh, it means being real. Partners appreciate openness even when it's uncomfortable. Over time, honesty builds a strong, unbreakable bond. Many good men fear rejection so much that they'll do anything to avoid it, even if it means sacrificing their own needs. This fear can drive people-pleasing behavior and make it hard to set boundaries. But the truth is, rejection is a natural part of dating. Learning to handle it with grace and resilience is a sign of emotional maturity. Clear, honest communication is essential for healthy relationships. When men express their needs, desires, and boundaries, they create space for understanding and respect. Good communication isn't just about talking, it's about listening too. When both partners feel heard, conflicts are easier to resolve and connections grow stronger. Many men believe they need to be perfect to be loved. This myth leads to anxiety and self-doubt, making it hard to relax and enjoy the dating process. The truth is, no one is perfect, and real relationships are built on acceptance, not perfection. Embracing your flaws can actually make you more attractive and relatable. Assertiveness is about expressing your needs and opinions confidently without being aggressive. Good men sometimes confuse assertiveness with selfishness, but they're not the same. Being assertive shows self-respect and helps build mutual respect in relationships. It's a skill that can be learned and practiced over time. Sometimes, good men ignore red flags in relationships because they want things to work out so badly. They may overlook disrespect, lack of effort, or incompatible values. Recognizing and addressing red flags early is important for protecting your emotional well-being and finding a truly compatible partner. Self-sacrifice can seem noble, but when it becomes a pattern, it can lead to burnout and resentment. Good men who always put others first may feel exhausted and unfulfilled. Healthy relationships require give and take, not constant self-sacrifice. It's important to find a balance that works for both partners. Saying no can be difficult, especially for those who want to please others. But setting limits is a healthy and necessary part of any relationship. When men learn to say no respectfully, they protect their own well-being and show that their needs matter too. This builds mutual respect and healthier connections. Confidence is attractive. When men believe in themselves and their worth, they naturally draw others in. Confidence isn't about arrogance, it's about knowing who you are and being comfortable in your own skin. Building confidence takes practice, but it's a powerful tool for success in dating and relationships. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions as well as empathize with others. Good men who develop emotional intelligence are better equipped to handle the ups and downs of dating. They communicate more effectively, resolve conflicts peacefully, and build deeper connections. One of the biggest mistakes good men make is becoming attached to specific outcomes. They may try to control the direction of a relationship or worry constantly about where things are headed. Letting go of outcomes allows you to relax, enjoy the moment, and build connections naturally without pressure. Having standards means knowing what you want and deserve in a relationship. Good men sometimes lower their standards to avoid being alone, but this can lead to disappointment and frustration. Sticking to your standards shows self-respect and helps attract partners who truly value you. Overinvesting too early in a relationship can create imbalance and pressure. Good men may give too much of their time, energy, or resources before a strong foundation is built. Healthy relationships develop gradually, with both partners contributing equally over time. The most attractive quality anyone can have is authenticity. When men are true to themselves, they attract partners who appreciate them for who they really are. Pretending to be someone you're not is exhausting and unsustainable. Embrace your unique qualities and let your true self shine. Shared values are the glue that holds relationships together. Good men sometimes overlook differences in values because they want things to work out, but long-term compatibility depends on having similar beliefs, goals, and priorities. Take time to discover what truly matters to both of you. Patience is a virtue in dating. Good men may rush into relationships, hoping to secure love quickly, but real connection takes time to develop. Being patient allows both partners to get to know each other deeply and build a solid foundation for the future. Everyone makes mistakes in dating. The key is to learn from them and grow. Good men who reflect on their experiences become wiser and more resilient. Each setback is an opportunity to understand yourself better and improve your approach to relationships. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Good men who develop resilience are less likely to be discouraged by rejection or disappointment. They stay open to new possibilities and maintain a positive outlook on dating. No one has to navigate dating alone. Seeking support from friends, mentors, or even professionals can provide valuable perspective and encouragement. Good men who reach out for help are more likely to overcome challenges and find the healthy relationships they deserve. Every step forward in dating is worth celebrating. Good men should acknowledge their growth, no matter how small. Progress isn't always linear, but every lesson learned brings you closer to the relationship you want. Celebrate your efforts and keep moving forward with confidence. Most important lesson for good men is this: you don't have to sacrifice your true self to find love. By embracing authenticity, setting healthy boundaries, and valuing your own needs, you can build relationships that are fulfilling and lasting. Remember, the right partner will appreciate you for who you are. Start your new dating journey with confidence and self-respect.